Hello player, today we will analyze the match between Mihail with the white pieces and Paradniek with the black pieces. d4, d5, c4, e6, knight c3, knight f6, knight f3, knight from b, d7, bishop g5, bishop e7, e3, c6, bishop d3, kingside castling, d, captures on c4, bishop captures on c4, knight d5, bishop captures on e7, queen captures on e7, rook c1, knight captures on c3, rook captures on c3, e5, queen c2, e, captures on d4, e, captures on d4, queen f6, queen e4. This move was inaccurate, the best move was d5. For example, d5, c, captures on d5, bishop captures on d5, knight b6, bishop e4, h6, b3. With a balanced game. Queen e4, knight b6, bishop b3, bishop f5, queen f4, rook from a, d8, rook c5, bishop g6, queen captures on f6, g, captures on f6, rook d1, rook d7, f4, knight c8, d5, rook from f, d8, rook d4, c, captures on d5, rook from c, captures on d5, rook captures on d5, bishop captures on d5, rook d7, f5, king f8, king f1, knight e7, bishop c4, rook captures on d4. This move was inaccurate, the best move was rook c7. For example, rook c7, rook d8 check, king g7, b3, knight c6, rook d5, bishop e4. With a balanced game. Rook captures on d4, knight captures on d4, bishop e4, knight b5. This move was inaccurate, the best move was f3. For example, f3, knight f5, f, captures on e4. With an advantage for white. Knight b5, knight c8. The evaluation became 1.1, this was a serious mistake, the best move was knight c6. For example, knight c6, a6, b, captures on a6, knight c3, knight e5. With a balanced game. Knight c8, f3, bishop c6, knight d4, bishop d7, bishop d3, h6. This move was inaccurate, the best move was knight e7. For example, knight e7, king e2, f5. With an advantage for white. h6, king f2. This move was inaccurate, the best move was bishop f5. For example, bishop f5, king e7, bishop captures on d7, king captures on d7, knight f5. With a decisive advantage for white. King f2, knight d6, king g3, bishop c8, king f4, bishop d7, b4. This move was inaccurate, the best move was king e3. For example, king e3, king e7, knight b3, with an advantage for white. b4. King g7. The evaluation became 1.6, this was a serious mistake, the best move was b6. For example, b6. Bishop f5. Knight b5. With an advantage for white. King g7. h4. This move was inaccurate, the best move was king e3. For example, king e3. King f8. Knight c2. Bishop a4. King d4. King e7. King c5. With a decisive advantage for white. h4. King f8. Bishop e4. King e7. Knight c2. Bishop c8. Knight e3. Bishop e6. g4. King f8. Knight c2. King e7. Knight d4. Bishop d7. Bishop d3. King f8. King e3. King e7. Knight e2. Bishop e6. The evaluation became 1.7, this was a serious mistake, the best move was knight e8. For example, knight e8. King d4. b6. With a balanced game. Bishop e6. King d4. Bishop d7. Knight c3. Bishop c6. Bishop e2. King e6. b5. Bishop d7. This move was inaccurate, the best move was bishop e8. For example, bishop e8. Knight d5. Bishop d7. With a decisive advantage for white. Bishop d7. Knight d5. This move gives back part of the advantage, the best move was f4. For example, f4. King e7. King c5. With a decisive advantage for white. Knight d5. Knight e8. For example, b6. A. Captures on b6. Knight captures on b6. Bishop c6. Bishop c4 check. King e7. f4. With a decisive advantage for white. King c5. Bishop c8. Bishop d3. Knight d6. f4. f5. Bishop captures on f5 check. Knight captures on f5. G. Captures on f5 check. King d7. b6. a6. White's victory. Thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and leave your suggestions.